Hey guys, today is Monday, May 22nd, and I am still at Hilltop. Got a little change of plans. I'm going to go home this afternoon. I keep running into issues with my power supply for running my CPAP machine, and the problem is both of the batteries that I have, deep cycle batteries, um, are only staying charged for one of them stays charged for about 4 hours, and the other one made it all the way through last night, but it's dead. Um, so I've got to get into town and get those exchanged. They're deep cycle batteries, and I run a 400-watt power inverter, and so I can power the CPAP machines and whatever else I feel like plugging into it. But yeah, so I'm not going to stay up here tonight, but I will be back Friday, and just leaving the camp in place. Rob's friend will be up here. I think he said like Thursday or something like that. So the camp will be secured. I do have video cam or trail cameras up. Uh, I don't like using that kind of technology when I'm out here. However, I have to make sure that the camp stays safe. I'm not worried about wildlife or anything like that because everything's secured. It's stupid humans, and so if anybody comes into camp and tries to take anything, there's no way vehicles will come in and out of here without me being able to capture vehicle make, model, license plate, etc. So it's as secured as it's going to be, but I don't even really need to worry about doing that because people that make it back as far in as what I am, they have self discipline. They have respect, and I feel absolutely comfortable and fine leaving my camp set up. So there'll be somebody here in a few days to help watch over it and so forth and so on. Um, but yeah, so I had some, or we had some activity last night, and let me kind of get this set up a little bit here. I gotta get these legs folded in on my carrier. But before I talk about the activity, I got a little sign right here that I made for anybody that might come in here, and all this does is detours honest people. Uh, so I got my coffee pot set up over here in my tent, and my big old grill and cooktop, and just standard camping stuff. But anyways, so last night uh, we decided we were going to keep the fire going. Um, mainly for Wayne's daughter. Everybody needs the camping experience, and Campfire is part of it. And really, it doesn't have a whole lot of effect on the activity that we have. We just don't do the fires, like I've stated many times, because it affects our night vision, and even the crackling of the fire will mask some of the noise that they make. But I'll give you an example real quick um, of why fires really don't interfere with the activity. And so it was a couple years ago. Uh, it was myself, Chuck, Wayne, and Rob. And I got the mind speak that it was okay if we wanted to have a fire. And you know not really sure why I was told that. You know, it wasn't a warning or anything like that. You know, it was just like, it's okay to have a fire. So we lit a fire and you know, had it burn for about an hour and then just let it kind of fizzle itself out. And so right about where this red chair is at, that's where Wayne was sitting. And about where my blue chair is, Chuck was sitting. And Rob was sitting directly across the fire from me. But I was sitting just a little more to the right than where I am right now, not much. And I kept hearing footsteps. Okay, where that blue chair is, the tree that's right behind it, and then this other tree that's just off to the side of it, and there's that little stump. So, like, right in that general spot, could hear feet shuffling. And I'm going to spin back around real quick. You know, so I was, you know, actually I was like this. I was trying to block the light that was coming from the coals of the fire, because it was bottom of a coal mine dark out here. As I kept looking to see if I could see Rob sitting over there, or if he had stood up and was standing over there, and Chuck and Wayne were having a conversation, and I just couldn't see Rob, but I could hear the heavy, you know, like not so much footsteps, but like when you're standing there and you kind of move your feet around a little bit and shuffle them, and you know that's kind of the noise that I was hearing. And all of a sudden, Rob goes, "Are you guys here? Or please tell me you guys are hearing this." And I went, "Oh, so that's not you." He was still sitting in the same spot. And so, you know, as the four of us are sitting here by the fire, we have an individual, and the best Rob and I could guess is he was standing like right here by these trees. So I'm sitting here. Wayne was sitting about right there. Chuck was sitting right there. Rob was sitting right here. And we got an individual standing right here. You know, just paying a visit to us, and you know, so no fires. You know, it's okay to have fires. We just don't do it because of our night vision, and the crackling masks most of what they do. But yet, you know, over at Squatch Camp and other places, you know, Crazy Town and so forth, that times that I've done fires at night, they still come in. It's just harder to hear what they're doing, and it's not as easy to see what's going on. So anyway, last night, was sitting here by the fire, and I kept hearing off in this direction, and that's where my wha came from the night before. And so I got up and I walked over here, and when I got, oh, where was I? I was probably right about here. And now I'm going to turn around. You know, we had the campfires right over there, so there's light coming from that. And Wayne's camper was, you know, off that way, and he had his canopy lights on. So there was light coming, you know, from underneath my canopy, and it was just kind of lighting this area up. I mean, not real bright, but, you know, enough light that could see. But I saw movement back over there. And I said, I can see, you know, I see you. I know where you're at, is what I said. I know where you're at. And I got a decent little zap. Wasn't anything real powerful. And, you know, about that time, Wayne comes walking over. And because he had seen movement, and, you know, and I was kind of directing him where I saw the movement. And then off over here, I could hear a little bit. And so we decided to walk over here to the tree line. So what we did, we came over here. So I came over this little down tree right here I'm stepping over. And I got to right about in here, and I got told that you've come close enough. And Wayne was right here on my left-hand side, and we're looking. Well, if you can see these three little oak trees that are in front of me, I saw a figure about 7 foot tall, not real muscular, not real heavy built, more slender, kind of go from here over to here. And, because there was just a little bit of light creeping through that was coming from the campfire and Wayne's camper. And I thought, well, maybe it was Wayne's shadow. So I said, Wayne, take one step to your right. And he did. And what I was looking at that I thought was a shadow didn't move. And so I said, Wayne, can you see that? And he's, oh yeah, I see that. And so it was, Wayne had said something about he, and I immediately got she. And I said, no, it's a she. And one of the ones that we know out here by the name of Marianne, I asked, is that you, Marianne? And I really didn't get any solid confirmation, but we're standing here. And then I got zapped again. And Wayne had said something to the effect of, Marianne, you're really special to me or to my heart or something to that effect. Because one night up here, he had a conversation with her. And, so Marianne's, I've seen her physically now 1, 2, 3, 4 times, 4? Yeah, 4 times up here. When Wayne said that, she backed off, and then I got, go sit down. Yeah, so I told Wayne, said, well, we need to go sit back down, so we did. So, that's pretty rock solid happening right there. Love when stuff like that happens. Not a lot of twinkle lights last night. I did see a couple of them. And sometimes we get caught up in the twinkle light thing. Because yeah, it is super cool when it happens, but they don't always do that. So it's time and time and time and time again out here. Doing this field of learning. I don't like calling it research because I'm not researching anything. I'm out here going to school, and I'm not learning from Tom, Dick, Harry, or Joe Shit the Ragman. I'm out here boots on the ground, learning this stuff from the source. It's we have our theories and our ideas, and and I've had many videos over the past where talked about theories and and kind of what we think is actually going on and who they are. And the bottom line is, and I don't care who it is, anybody, and I'm going to be as solid on this as I can. Anybody who says they know exactly who they are and know everything about them, and one person in particular, that I've got all the answers, bullshit. Excuse my language, but it's just bullshit. I'll take the Pepsi challenge with anybody. And, so someone says I've got the answers and you want to know what's going on, come see me. the best advice I can give you, regardless of, you know, evidence that they say they have and other people's experiences with them. I'm sorry, you don't know everything. You don't know 100% who they are and what's going on. I don't know who they are. I don't know what's going on, but I know enough that I can confidently make the statement I just made. You know, so anybody that says, I have all the answers, no, you don't. No, afraid not. Yeah, afraid not. But anyway, so I'm gonna hang around here for, I don't know, probably a couple more hours, and you know I got a couple little things I want to do before I roll out of here. But gonna go home, gonna have myself a really good night's sleep, a couple good nights sleep. So I am very, very refreshed for both of my grandsons' high school graduations, and you know, make the trek down to the Phoenix metro area and get to see all my grandkids and all my kids, and then come back up here and do it all again. So this might be my last video for this trip, unless I'm not in a hurry, so I'm probably going to pull off the side of the road at a really good spot on the rim and shoot another video from there. You know, give you guys a better perspective of, you know, of the rim and just the magnificence of the state of Arizona. You know, so with that being said, I'm going to let you guys go. I'm well over the 10-minute mark, so this is going to take quite a while to upload. But as always, I thank each and every one of you, and I mean it from the bottom of my heart. I thank you. Please be good to each other. Please be good to yourselves. Please, 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 please stay safe. Any given moment, things can go south. So, you know, have yourself together and keep a sober mind and pay attention. But I love each and every one of you. Peace out.